Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Brew Talks, and this is Ananth, your host. On the episode today, we have Praneeth Hanumanthu, a renowned Telugu YouTuber, roaster, and an editor. After a brief stint with short films, Praneeth started out his own YouTube channel in 2020, right after the pandemic. And since then, there was no looking back. Now, with over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, Praneeth is one of the first Telugu roasters in the roasting scene down here. So, what made Praneeth choose roasting, which is not so popular in the Telugu scene, and how does he deal with the negativity and toxicity that comes along with it? Well, let's find that out in his own words. And also, this episode is going to be released in two parts considering the time frame. So, this is the first part, and I'll be releasing the second part really soon. So, let's begin. So, hi Praneeth, welcome to Primetime
Thank you
Brews.
so much.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
firstly, thank you for taking your time out. కొంచెం late కూడా అయింది. So,
So okay. This is
yeah,
when I function, so
yeah, all your
perfect
live
time.
streams are also like it starts at this time
Yeah,
anyway. So, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So, what's up? How's it going? How's everything?
Good. Just good. Going to give a shout out to Ananth Vijay channel first of all.
Thank you.
Tanaku link పెట్టినప్పుడు I first of all his message was really personalized, so that was really nice.
Yeah,
And then I went and saw the channel. మొత్తం చూడలేదు. I saw a bunch of couple of minutes, and he put in the effort to like put subtitles for videos, so it's clearly
yeah,
passionate about it, guys.
yeah.
So please do subscribe to Ananth Vijay channel.
Thank you. ఇట్లైనా ఒక 10 ఫాలోవర్లు రావాలి కొంచెం.
Yeah,
Yeah,
వస్తారు.
yeah. And so this podcast, like ఏంటంటే, will just talk about like the rose culture that's happening because I still remember like pandemic time లో I discovered your channel and then like binge కొట్టేసాను అనమాట అన్ని. So it was
Thank
that
you.
fun. So Praneeth, firstly, like how did you like get the idea to start a roast channel when it's not so popular in India?
It was not popular here, but then
Yeah,
Tanmay Bhatt has started during
yeah,
lockdown itself. We started live streaming and reaction stuff and all.
okay.
And I Telugu English మాట్లాడచ్చు కదా మధ్య మధ్యలో.
Yeah, yeah, you can. You can.
నీకే కష్టం మళ్ళీ సబ్ టైటిల్స్ పెట్టాలి.
పర్లేదు,
But
అలవాటు అయిపోయిందిగా ఇటు, సో నో ప్రాబ్లం అందుకే.
so yeah, I used to binge on Tanmay Bhatt's live streams a lot, like when he started.
Yeah,
So that was like a very obvious inspiration, man. And like when people call me like fake Tanmay, like Tanmay 144p and all this stuff, I'm like, yeah, man, like what's hiding from it? Like I have like
yeah,
got the idea from him, the reactions and live streaming and everything. So
yeah.
yeah.
సో లైక్ ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ అనొచ్చు, తస్కరించడం కాదు కానీ లైక్ ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ ఇంకా నార్మల్ గా
Yeah,
అంతే.
తస్కరించడమే లేపేయడం కాదు.
యా, లేపేయడం కాదు, తస్కరించడం. సో యా.
Yeah.
సో అయితే లైక్ ఫస్ట్లీ ఐ జస్ట్ వాంటెడ్ టు నో, నీకు క్రింజ్ కాంటెంట్ ఎక్కడి నుంచి దొరుకుతుంది, లైక్ దట్ వైడ్ వెరైటీ ఆఫ్ క్రింజ్ కాంటెంట్ దట్ యు సర్చ్ ఫర్. I'm sure your YouTube algorithm is also like fucked because of that.
Yeah, dude, like it's such an embarrassment when like some new people come and they watch my records. I
Yeah,
feel so much guilt, but it's okay. Just gotta live with it. But like, even before I started YouTube and everything, like I used to feed on cringe and like
yeah,
use bad films.
yeah,
Like even though I know it's bad, it's like kind of hate watch,
yeah.
guilty
Guilty
pleasure
pleasure,
kind of.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
like that's my jam even before reaction stuff. So it's
yeah,
just like an extension now.
yeah. So do you, I mean, in the roast చేస్తావు గానీ, like how do you actually enjoy watching them when you're not roasting it? Like do you like cringe content?
So the thing is, I like this like another tangent discussion, but I have a problem with the word roasting only
Okay.
because it feels very negative, at least for me.
Yeah,
So I like to be bracketed under reaction thing only
yeah,
because it's not like either roast చేస్తూ అని తిట్టాలి, like that's not where I'm coming from. It's just camera లేకపోతే like how me and my friends would watch and like banter about it. Like I
yeah,
want to capture that vibe in my
yeah.
videos.
It's just that because నీ వీడియోస్ చూసినప్పుడు కూడా it's like two people, like bean bag వచ్చినా లేకపోతే
Yeah.
anyone who comes there, like it's like two friends talking, ari right, ఇట్లుంది, something like that. So
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that's that, I think that's the fun of it. It's not too formal also,
Yeah.
it's not
I
exactly
love it.
informal
I
also.
love
Yeah,
all of them, and Like I love that they also like spend so much time and come and
Yeah.
join my like also live basically, but then they still come and do.
Yeah, and that too,
So
guys,
it's
just saying it's not an easy task because his live streams are like 3, 4 hours long and he starts
yeah,
at this time and it goes on till 4 a.m., 5 a.m. on Mata. So it's not so easy to be on the panel also. And
yeah,
yes.
yes.
సో అంటే కాదు ఆ టైంలోనే చెయ్యాలి at that time అని ఐడియాలో వచ్చింది దయ్యాలు వచ్చేవేళ అప్పుడు ఆ టైంలో చేయాలని చెప్పేసి
That is like when I'm mostly active during the day also. Like
yeah because I
so.
remember like మీ యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్ ఎలా కనుక్కున్నానంటే I was browsing through Instagram అనమాట then your profile came where you were jamming at like 4 a.m.
Oh, you watch the Instagram lives
Yes,
also.
yeah. So I was like, okay, this is fun because I was jobless at 4 a.m. and then I came across your
Yeah.
channel, your page, and I was like, this is fun. And then Atla, like, I discovered on
So
Mata.
when I do these late night streams, like it's almost like a community of people who can't sleep at night or like
Yeah,
just slept through the day, so they just like awake in the night.
they are the
So na
family.
live streams లో పాయింట్ అయ్యాక like పెరగడం తగ్గడం ఉండదు ఇంక like if like at
Yeah,
that point like 25, 26 people used to be there.
yeah,
So for like 2, 3 hours straight, those 23 people just used to stay. So it's like very
exactly.
intimate video call, but like one-sided video call with just me
Yeah,
talking.
it's like అందుకే ఫ్యామ్ అని పెట్టేసుకున్నారు సో దట్ ప్రణీత్ కల్ట్
Yeah.
అనమాట సో
Sweet. Culting కాదులే. It's just like word play ఏదో చేసాం అట్లా. Sweet
yeah.
people.
Yeah, I know. So, and basically, when you're roasting or reactions ఇస్తున్నప్పుడు like మన తెలుగులో ఫ్యాన్ వాజ్ ఎంత కామన్ తెలుసు కాబట్టి సో హౌ ఆఫన్ డు యు గెట్ దట్ అరే మా అన్ననే అంటావరా చూసుకుందాం పదా అని చెప్పేసి
It happened like literally 2 weeks back, man. I mean, I don't want to like tell the actor's name and like
yeah
again trigger something,
yeah
but people got mad offended, and like that's when I realized it's all fun and games to be on the outside and like see like when some other trolling is happening. And
yeah
then I also made a bunch of reactions on that. But when
yeah
you're the subject of the trolling, it gets like pretty depressing. And I'm also very like fucked up in a way. Like I read every negative
yeah
comment, quote, tweet, everything. So I really go down a spiral. It sucks.
but I guess that's the problem whether people because reactions or roasting they should be taken sportively we don't have any hate against anyone or
Yeah.
something it's just that okay అరే బాలేదని చెప్తే బాలేదని I mean బాలేకపోతే you are just saying that బాలేదు అని చెప్పి ఎందుకంటే
Yeah.
మనకి ఈవెన్ ఐ డోంట్ నేమ్ బట్ రీసెంట్ గా ఒక టీజర్ వచ్చింది జై శ్రీరామ్ అని చెప్పేసి సో
Yeah.
మరి
Yeah.
అది
It's not a Telugu film also. So
ఇట్స్ నాట్ ఎ తెలుగు ఫిలిం
I
అది
don't know
కూడా
what you're
ఇట్స్
talking about.
బాలీవుడ్ యా సో ఇట్స్ లైక్
Yeah.
అందుకే రిలీజ్ డే కూడా పోస్ట్ పోన్ చేసుకున్నారు అండ్ ఫర్
Yeah.
దాట్ లైక్ బికాస్ ఐ వాస్ టాకింగ్ టు మై ఫ్రెండ్స్ లైక్ ఇట్లా ఏంది బా టీజర్ లైక్ ఐ మీన్ దట్ యాక్టర్ హూ వాస్ సిట్టింగ్ ఆన్ అ డ్రాగన్ మరి అది ఆ క్రియేచర్ ఏమన్నారో కూడా తెలియదు దేవర్ లైక్ అరే మా అన్న బ్రో ట్రై చేస్తున్నాడు ట్రై చేయడం ఒక లెక్క బట్ ట్రై ఇన్ అ ప్రాపర్ వే మ్యాన్ లైక్
Yeah. So the thing is like, so there are two things. One is like people like our people have so much free time, like the one who get abusive and like trolling. They
yeah
form their own conspiracy theories. Like they think like you are doing this because you like this certain
so
hero,
and so yeah
which is why you're those like those families are paying you, which is
paying
why
you
you're
and
doing this. At this point,
yeah.
I don't think like I don't even understand if they really think that or they just trying to like trigger me.
అలా పే చేసినా బాగుంటుంది కదా బ్రో కాస్త మనకి
Yeah,
కాస్త యూ హ్యావ్
bro.
ఎన్ ఇన్కమ్ కాస్త అట్లా చేస్తున్నారని చెప్తే
Yeah,
మేము చేస్తాం నో ప్రాబ్లం అండ్ సచ్
yeah.
పీపుల్ ఐ వాంట్ సీ దర్ ఫేసెస్ లైక్ యు నో ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్
No,
అండ్ ఏ
they don't have a face, which is why
ఫేస్
they're
యా
just so blatant.
because they'll be like you're మా అన్ననే అంటావా like you are a fan of the A hero or something and then you
Yeah,
troll that A hero also అప్పుడు ఆ ముఖాలు ఎక్కడ
yeah,
పెట్టుకుంటారో చెప్పలేము మనం సో that's
yeah.
the thing so
The thing
yeah
is, people need to understand. People need to understand. Like, ఎవరైతే troll చేస్తారో, offend అవుతారో, whatever. I don't have any agenda about me or like for anyone for that matter. Like
yeah
nobody is out there to like hate on someone
అంత
and
టైం
like
కూడా లేదబ్బా వాడికి హేట్ చేయడానికి అంత
nobody's doing like I'm not making a biopic to have a propaganda or anything. I'm just రియాక్ట్ అవుతున్నాం అంతే. లైక్ నేను ఏ స్టార్ అయితే సపోర్ట్ చేస్తానని నేను అనుకుంటున్నారు
యా
వాళ్ళదేమన్నా ట్రోల్ వర్ది కంటెంట్ వస్తే వాళ్ళది చేస్తాం.
చేస్తాం
ఇట్స్ జస్ట్
ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ
normal guy reacting to what's happening. Ante.
Yeah. So basically, and who's your apart from Tanmay, but whose reaction videos or troll roast
You can
videos
call
do
it roasting. It's fine. I just told it like
fine? You just made
yeah,
it conscious for a while. So yeah, roast
yeah,
videos
yeah. Don't
like
worry.
whose do you enjoy watching? Like basically,
I have been binging on Simon Says the
yeah,
past couple of weeks.
yeah,
Really love his editing style and the way he ironically uses some effects in the video. Really,
yeah.
చాలా నేర్చుకోవచ్చు. Simon Says is there, and I watch Jose. Jose doesn't do like a lot
Jose,
of
yeah,
reaction content, like
yeah,
roast content, but I like his humor.
yeah.
Um, Apart from that, like I've been watching a lot of vlogs of late, and I don't watch a
Okay,
lot of reaction videos, roast
okay,
videos.
yeah,
Samirena is good.
yeah.
All this Tanmay but gang, OG, the ones who come on the panel.
Hmm.
Everyone is individually funny in their own right, so I follow all of them.
Jose also, I
Been
think
watching.
I discovered like Likit the Rosh Matam 50K subs
Yeah,
celebratory video.
yeah,
Appudu you guys were talking about that, Akara. So
yeah.
his videos are like really fun.
And even a year earlier to that, even a year earlier to that, I was still recommending Jose. So clearly, I
Yeah,
wasn't picking up on new
yeah, yeah,
creators. I
yeah,
was just re-binging the same old people.
yeah. Makes sense. And also, like Ippudu, thanks to you, like Parbrahm Singh name discovered chesanu. His reaction videos are
What a
like,
guy.
I'm like,
Saif Ali Khan.
Through this platform, shout out to Parbrahm Singh, guys. Please check him
please
out.
check him out. Please, please, you'll have fun. Like all the thumbnails are like his reaction video, Itlani, like this,
Yeah.
wow, man, so
Like even if you're like chronically depressed, like if you watch his like instant shot of adrenaline, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
అమ్మాయిని చూస్తేనే ఎక్కేస్తది.
and speaking of like people taking roles sportively, software developer roles
Yeah.
చేస్తున్నప్పుడు the infinitum team వాళ్ళే వచ్చి they were like, you know what, we
Yeah.
made more worse
The
content, man.
super sweet of the team. ఎందుకంటే జనరల్లీ ట్రెండ్ ఎట్లా ఉంటదంటే లైక్ దిస్ టేక్ డౌన్ ద వీడియోస్ ఓన్లీ లైక్ ఇఫ్
Copyright
ద
వేసేస్తారు
పీపుల్
ఇంకా.
involved in it find it offensive, but
Yeah.
they have come on the show and the CEO has admitted on record that yeah, we made like more fuck all
Yeah.
shows.
By the way, we produced far worse web series than software developer. You'll have a
So, very nice of them.
Yeah. So I think that's how, like, you know, the sportiveness builds, Gara, because and that's
Yeah.
how creators also they get their freedom. Like, because
Yeah.
many roast people, Gara, they have this thing like copyright taru and the efforts go wasted. Like, it's not easy to
Yeah.
make it and stuff.
Copyright చేస్తారు is one fear. Twitter లో troll చేస్తారు is another fear.
Yeah.
So which is yeah, both are scary.
Twitter's like super toxic. And like, they'll get the blue tick.
Yeah, what
Rich
is up
potar.
with that, dude?
Like, it's like,
Like
you know,
I see
Jesus
again, not naming any stars, but like fan pages are having verified accounts,
verified
dude.
accounts.
What's
Then,
the
like, I
point?
was checking that recently, I think 2 days back or something, a Star Heroes fan page, like it's having an account, and the entire agenda of that page is to troll other heroes, saying Marne Toku and Dippy.
Yeah.
And then I go to that page, చూస్తే 40 followers, 50 followers, I'm like, he lucky blue tick saying, so
It's
that's
just big dick and big like one upping, like I have a bigger dick energy, bro. Like, మాకు బ్లూ టిక్ ఉంది మీకు లేదు
మీకు
మేమే
లేదు.
బెటర్.
Yeah. మా దగ్గర $8 ఉన్నాయి, మీ దగ్గర లేవు, ఏం చేసుకుంటాం
Yeah.
చేసుకోండి అని చెప్పి. So yeah, that's the point. And like also, how did you
So
like
about this thing you were asking before, can I add something to that?
yeah, sure.
This whole thing about Infinitum joining and like దాని తర్వాత కూడా we did a bunch of streams where Sehri చేసినప్పుడు the Sehri's hero came
Virgin
on.
Star, that's how he
Yeah,
got the name
Virgin
from
Star
your stream.
మన
stream
stream లోనే
అంతే.
పుట్టింది.
Yeah.
So itla చేసాము multiple times. The people involved have shown up, and I think it depends on the vibe as well, like what we are giving. Like it shouldn't
Yeah.
come out like we are laughing at them. It should be like we're laughing with them.
With them, yeah, makes sense.
So they also feel like they're not like being cornered or something, or
Yeah.
you should give enough space in a way like they can also get back at you. So it's like a మంచి వైబ్
It's like
ఉంటుంది.
a healthy trolling
Yeah, like a
discussion.
chill conversation jamming session లా ఉంటది.
Yeah.
And then of course like ఈ ఎడిట్ చేసినప్పుడు you edit it in a way where like nobody comes off like one is like
Downplayed or
dominating
something
the
like
other
that.
and
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
And
So yeah, more celebs have to come and be part of these kind of stuff, so that the
Yeah.
fans also will cool down and feel like మన హీరోనే అంత
మన
సీరియస్
హీరోని
తీసుకోవట్లే,
స్కూటీలో
మనం
తీసుకున్నాడు ఇంకా.
చెలరైపోతున్నాం.
Yeah. Right. That's how it should be. Because I feel the heroes also they're like chill అంటే చాలా సార్లు స్టేజెస్ మీద కూడా చెప్పారు లైక్ మేమంతా బానే ఉంటాం భయ్యా మీరే లైక్
Yeah,
కొంచెం ఇది అని
yeah,
చెప్పి.
yeah,
So
exactly.
but then like దానికి కూడా they'll start trolling ఇంకా.
If not the big heroes, at least like the tier 2, tier 3, like
Yeah.
because they have like little less to lose kabatti I think they should keep coming.
They should be thoda chilled and వాళ్ళ సినిమా మీద వాళ్ళే నవ్వుకుంటే because everyone's made fuck all content కాబట్టి.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Like
and
I want Vijay Devarkonda to come like trip on Liger, bro.
That would be a nice roast video. ఎట్లా చేశారు భయ్యా ఇది అసలు దీనికి
what happened?
Yeah, like 200
like
crores.
okay, roast yenni kuda kada. I just want to ask one basic question. Have you seen the movie before release?
Or before you made that statement?
మేము ఒక్కటే ఫిక్స్ అయినాం, ఇండియా షేక్ అవ్వాలి.
కొంచెం
what was happening in the BTS?
Because like Puri Jagannath basically he gave us a hint in the beginning only kada నాకు చెప్పడం రాదు అని చెప్పేసి. So
you
can't help it.
నాకు కథ చెప్పడం రాదు.
నాకు కథ చెప్పడం రాదు. And that was like a fuck. Like I want that confidence that the Vijay Devarkonda had. Like,
the
Vijay Devarkonda.
Yes.
Yeah. So like I'll start counting from 200 crores అని చెప్పి.
200.
నేనైతే 200 నుంచి లెక్క స్టార్ట్ చేస్తున్నా. అక్కడ నుంచి నేను చూడను నంబర్.
I'll start counting the views of this video from 200 million అయితే అట్లా అయితే like
no, ours is like literally just 200.
200, yes. 200 start చేద్దాం భయ్ అని చెప్పి. But like that was like a really really bad thing అసలు.
Please make sure this video gets at least 200.
At least 200 guys, please. కొంచెం అప్పుడు నేను కూడా Ananth Vijay and పెట్టుకుంటా next time.
Yes.
So yeah, and I think it'll be great like the heroes tripping on their fuck all films and JP because we can stop scene by scene. అంటే లైగర్ లాంటి సినిమా అంటే సినిమా scene by scene stop చేసి ఇది ఎందుకు చేశారు భయ్యా అని అడగాలి. But then like
the thing is like again stepping into their shoes, they might not want to do it because even though they want to do it, there'll be like a lot of people are involved in this one, like the director is involved, writers, so they shouldn't belittle their efforts kada anattu untadi. But we'll strike a balance.
అంటే లైగర్ లో రైటింగ్ ఎఫర్ట్ అంటే పెద్ద
Liger is like another species, bro.
It's different. Not just Liger. I think 2022 lo most of the films asalu writing effort అనేది there's nothing like so. And also speaking of writing, like what do you think about the writing that has to be evolved in like the cinema or something, because the cringe content you've been seeing kabatti, what do you think is going wrong? Like it might be a super technical discussion, but
like in movies or roast videos?
In movies in general.
Wow, that's a very existential question.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Maybe people are just like producers, like when they're putting films together, they're just like a package laga, like ఈ హీరో మట్టుకొచ్చి మ్యూజిక్ డైరెక్టర్ మట్టుకొచ్చి ఈ హీరోయిన్ లైక్ వీళ్ళందరూ ఉంటే మినిమం మార్కెట్ ఉంటుంది, ఇంత రికవరీ వస్తుంది, ఓటీటీ ఇంత వచ్చేస్తుంది. సో దే ట్రీటింగ్ ఫిల్మ్స్ ప్యూర్లీ లైక్ కమోడిటీస్. It is a business, I understand that also, like you need to like take care of the commercials, but then it shouldn't like all of these pan-Indian films, man. Like pan India
there's no need for pan exactly like
they just want to scale up, hype up everything and like just recover everything, and which is why there's no soul or story.
That was the same thing like year starting lo same 500 crores star oka cinema ochindi and that was just like you have extravagant sets anni unnai, but then like
Bahubali is great, but then
then after that
the kind of films it has given birth to after that.
But because I feel like pan India, like say first of all kada demand cheste you need to invest like 300 crores or something, but just because 300 crores unnai kada ani cheppi like you can't just put it all in. I think Radhesham that was a problem, like you know.
I mean, I don't want to comment or anything particular. But I mean, rather, yeah, I mean, like, I think Prabhas fans also would agree, bro. Radhesham is pretty fuck
Yeah,
off.
it's fuck all. ఎందుకంటే like for a love story you need to root for the lead pair and their chemistry, and that was
Yeah.
missing. So that's like the
అసలు ఆ
problem.
సినిమాని అగైన్ ఇటలీకి పట్టుకెళ్లాల్సిన పనే ఉంది బ్రో.
అవసరం లేదు అక్కడ
నువ్వు
అసలు.
బంజారా హిల్స్ లో తీసినా కూడా అదే ఎమోషన్
అలానే
ఉంటుంది.
ఉంటది. అక్కడ ట్రైన్ సీన్ కి మన మెట్రో పెట్టేస్తే అయిపోతుంది. అక్కడ మెట్రో నుంచి ఏదో చేసేసి సంథింగ్ లైక్ దట్ చేస్తే అయిపోతుంది.
ఇట్స్
అక్కడ
జస్ట్ పైసలు ఉన్నాయి చేద్దాం.
వెళ్దాం ఇంకా వరల్డ్ టూర్
I
వేద్దాం.
want to clarify again, like not demeaning or belittling the efforts of anyone involved.
Yeah.
It's just talking about the core idea of why the fuck so much money into Radhesham.
అండ్ ఆల్సో గైస్ అదే మేము చెప్పాలి ఏంటంటే వీఆర్ నాట్ ఫ్యాన్స్ ఆఫ్ ఎనీ హీరో, వీఆర్ ఫ్యాన్స్ ఆఫ్ తెలుగు సినిమా ఇక్కడ. సో తర్వాత
Yes.
వేసుకోవద్దు నన్ను కానీ ప్రణీత్ కానీ. అంటే నాకేం పడదు అక్కడ, నాకున్న 30 సబ్స్క్రైబర్స్ కి 100 సబ్స్క్రైబర్స్ కి అటు సైడ్ ప్రణీత్ ని కూడా ఎవరు వేసుకోవద్దు ఇప్పుడు. సో తెలుగు సినిమా వర్దిల్లాలి. అండ్
నేను అప్పట్లో ఇది ట్విట్టర్ లో కూడా పెట్టినట్టున్నాను దిస్ లైక్ పర్టికులర్ థాట్. ట్విట్టర్ లోను యూట్యూబ్ లో పెట్టాను. బట్ అగైన్ ఐ వాంట్ టు రిపీట్ ఇట్ త్రూ దిస్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్. ఒక హీరోకి ఫ్యానిజం చేస్తూ డోంట్ గెట్ సో బ్లైండెడ్ దట్ నథింగ్ ఎల్స్ మ్యాటర్స్. లైక్ ఇఫ్ యువర్ హీరోస్ ఫిల్మ్ సక్స్, మీరు అది బాలేదని చెప్తే ద హీరో విల్ ట్రై టు మేక్ బెటర్. యా, సో మీ హీరోని సపోర్ట్ చేస్తే యు పుల్లింగ్ ది ఇండస్ట్రీ బ్యాక్వర్డ్స్. సో yeah, be objective.
Because I think even last 4 years నుంచి మహర్షి టైప్ సినిమాలే చేస్తున్నారు అంటే మరి that's because even you need to check their commercial viabilities also. Like
అరే ట్విట్టర్, I don't know how active you are on Twitter, but Twitter లో మన ట్రెండ్ అయింది బ్రో.
stop doing routine
movies Mahesh Babu.
ante like
So I think it's seeping into the ground level. Like fans are also like getting bored.
అక్కడ ఒక మీమ్ చూసాను అన్నమాట. లైక్ ట్విట్టర్ లో ఇట్స్ ట్రెండింగ్ లైక్ స్టాప్ డూయింగ్ రొటీన్ మూవీస్ మహేష్ బాబు. ఇడియట్ టెంప్లెట్ వేసేసి కోటా శ్రీనివాస్ చూస్తూ ఉంటాను నేను. 1 కాలేజ్ చేసినప్పుడేమో ఫ్లాప్ చేశారు, ఇప్పుడు మీరేమో ఇట్లా అంటున్నారు ఏం చేయమంటారా అని చెప్పేసి.
Totally
So,
agree.
Yeah, I mean, Twitter trends are sometimes funny because even the fans
Twitter is the best, bro.
Best platform.
But then it just sucks when you are on the receiving end of things.
Yeah.
But otherwise, Twitter is just.
It's
Twitter lo వచ్చే stuff like whatever like the viral stuff that happens on Twitter, Instagram లో నీకు ఒక 3-4 days lag ఉంటుంది నీకు.
Lag ఉంటుంది.
హాట్ గా ఫ్రెష్ గా ట్విట్టర్ లోనే కంటెంట్ దొరుకుతుంది.
నాకంతే లైక్ ఇఫ్ ఐ వాంట్ టు సీ వాట్స్ హ్యాపెనింగ్ జస్ట్ అక్కడ ట్రెండింగ్ పేజ్ లోకి వెళ్తే అన్ని అందులోనూ మనమే ఉంటాయి. అక్కడ అన్ని టాలీవుడ్ ఫ్యాన్ వర్స్ ఉంటాయి. సో ఐ థింక్ యూ కెన్ డు ఎ రోస్ట్ ఆన్ దట్ ఆల్సో. లైక్ జస్ట్ గో ఆన్ ట్విట్టర్ అండ్ ఒక్కొక్క హ్యాష్ ట్యాగ్ పెట్టేసి యూ కెన్ ట్రై రోస్టింగ్ దట్ అన్నమాట.
ఒక్కో సబ్స్క్రైబర్ పెరిగే కొద్దీ కొంచెం భయం అయితే పెరుగుతుంది బ్రో. లైక్ ఐ వాంట్ టు బి కంప్లీట్లీ ఆనెస్ట్ ఆన్ ద పాడ్కాస్ట్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్. There is a fear. Like now the scrutiny has gone much more in the edit. Like I'm like, oh, ee joke pedte ona avtada.
Yeah.
But then the truth of the matter is you'll never know. Like nu anta care తీసుకొని something you least expect, like this will offend people.
Because anything can offend people these days kabatti.
So at the end of the day you never know like what to put. So you just do what you got to do.
Yeah. But then, like also, like see, looking at your nearing 100K. Oh, by the way, Praneeth is nearing 100K subs, guys. So, do subscribe to Praneeth Hanumanthu and 100K celebrations pretty soon. And also, like all the subscribers, like they do know about the content that you make anyway. So, if they take offense, like okay, like they subscribe to your channel, they watch your videos. And then if they want to spread hate, that's on them. Like
no, so that is the thing. No, so initially the kind of like casualness that I had, అది ఇప్పుడు ఎందుకు కొంచెం తగ్గుతూ వస్తుందంటే అప్పుడు సబ్స్క్రైబ్ అయిన వాళ్ళు తక్కువ అయినా కూడా దే కైండ్ ఆఫ్ థింక్ లైక్ we are in the same vibe. They can get it like it's a joke. It's not coming from a place of like hating it. But then subscribers perige koddi, like when people from the outer circle come, people who have no context about me and they just watch this one video, this one joke, and they're like, oh, this guy has an agenda, like he hates this family, that's why he's doing this. I'm like, no bro, like, you should have seen when I was
trolling the other videos. Yeah. And also like when you are making a roast video or something like that, so until like is it like spontaneous or like they like you have a script or a few pointers in mind that you would like to point out while roasting the video, or while lakpote I'll put it like this, like when you plan on watching a short film or something on the roast, so spontaneous గా చేస్తావా లేకపోతే do you watch that before you start the stream or the video?
No. Oh, I don't want to do,
Yeah.
because then it becomes like
Scripted,
when you're
yeah.
doing raw tables or anything, then of course you write the pointers like what
Yeah.
stuff you want to talk. But short film reaction, like when you're watching the movie for the first time, short film
Yeah.
for the first time, I want the reactions to be genuine.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah,
I
it's
think
good.
that's the fun of it, because I remember one of the first videos I watched was you guys were I think you, Sanju, and a couple of others. They were like, okay, 4 short film screen you user bro, like ఒకటేమో మేరీ జాన్ అదైతే నేను లైఫ్ లో మర్చిపోలేను ఆ షార్ట్ ఫిల్మ్ అది అబ్బా.
OG movie.
It's like, yeah, that's like అరే ఏంది ఇట్లా కూడా తీస్తారా అని చెప్పి. And our stream లో like the reactions were genuinely funny, like
Yeah.
because
And like I always like to do it with a bunch of friends, like
yeah,
even though it's like way more convenient for me to just sit and like trip,
yeah,
it's fun to do it with like 2-3 friends and like everyone's just shitting on it. It's fun.
yeah. And at the same time, you can joke on each other also, like because our time
Yeah.
lo kuda like
So when there's like multiple people involved, వాళ్ళ మధ్య జరిగే equation కూడా like could be funny. Like
could
it's
keep it
just
funny,
not you
yeah,
reacting to the short film. Like
yeah,
మధ్యలో వాళ్ళ మధ్య ఉన్న కొన్ని dynamics గానీ like anything can be funny.
yeah. So that's the thing. And also like how do you like get the panelists? Like, is it just your friends or
All
do
of
you?
them are my friends. Mostly are my
Okay,
friends. So
okay,
now the lines are blurred. Like I don't know if I'm making friends so I could like get them on the panel, or like panel లో తెచ్చాక వాళ్ళు ఫ్రెండ్స్ అవుతున్నారో, like it's very blurred.
yeah,
But Beanbag and all, like they are truly friends allu, and
yeah,
then like they've been in my life so much, like it's just like the next thing, like are beenu nu కూడా rara inka.
and you also
So
get
it's like,
comfortable with them, Inka. So like
yeah, so it's like an unsaid agreement, like if you're in my friend circle, I think at some point you will be
yeah.
forced to come on the call.
Guys, make a manifestation చేద్దాం, one day I'll also be on the panel అని చెప్పేసి. So yeah,
Please do.
and also like speaking of films, like what's your favorite genre? What type of films, like on a bad day or something, what do you feel like watching?
On a bad day ante, of course I go back to the basics, నువ్వు నాకు నచ్చో, మన్మధుడు, మల్లీశ్వరి,
Yeah,
like the comfort movies.
yeah,
But otherwise it depends, man. Like sometimes I'm in the mood for like some really dark, depressing, like BoJack Horseman stuff.
Hmm.
And sometimes I'm in the zone of like Entourage, like some activity has to keep happening, some drama. So I
yeah,
don't have a favorite genre as such, but like yeah, the comfort movies are mostly Venki movies.
yeah,
Everything, yeah.
yeah. And also like ఇప్పుడు recently Sumaka gave you a shout out on Sehri audio launch and stuff. You edited the trailer, so
Yeah.
so editing, like were you ante editor abbali, was that also a part of the plan, or it just like
No.
happened and then someone
So the backstory is I'm primarily an editor.
okay,
I started off as an editor. I worked on feature films as an assistant editor.
okay,
Then I came out of that, like literally before pandemic. And like
yeah,
I came out and like a month after the pandemic happened.
yeah,
And then YouTube started, and it just happened that the editing that I did has helped with my YouTube as well.
yeah,
Because I feel like, at the risk of sounding very like bragging, I feel that's what has set me also apart from whoever was there, because I brought a certain edit
the
storytelling.
professionalism into that basically.
Professionalism and gadu, like it's just like it's not purely joke cut. It's joke majlo, there is like some banter that we are cutting to reactions, and there's a lot of manipulation that happens in my edit, dude. Like I
Yeah.
wish I can show people like from ekkado shivarlo aina danni patkochi I put it in the beginning, so I do a lot. So I feel that also people come for that.
Yeah, that's what makes it special, good, like other different from the other videos
And
that
I
you see
enjoy
sometimes.
I honestly enjoy editing more than streaming.
Yeah,
Like if I could, like I would rather not stream but edit, but then streaming is what is needed.
Yeah.
for videos to like to happen. Yeah, and I'm not so అంత విశాల హృదయం లేదు నాకు to edit for other people.
Yeah.
So for selfish reasons, I'm editing my own videos.
So, any plans of Inca, like before the pandemic also, like you made some short films, kada? So, and after post the pandemic also, you released one. So, any
Yeah,
plans of,
so that was my first channel,
yeah,
which I forgot the password for now. Honestly, like
yeah.
I cannot access the channel because I don't have the channel password.
Oh, okay. That was the story of my
It's
first Twitter account, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, any plans
Uh,
like, unnaya, you could put short film,
to
Jayranki,
go
or,
back to that, no, not really.
yeah.
Bro, like I built 100K subscribers, so
Yeah.
like I know it sounds like very like, oh, rich అయిపోయిన తర్వాత పాత roots మర్చిపోయావా అని. But the thing is, like, whatever I would have wanted to do in the first channel,
Yeah.
I'm kind of repackaging it for second channel. Like కొంచెం
Okay. Yeah.
జనాలకు కూడా like చూసే ఎలిమెంట్స్ కొన్ని పెట్టి like interesting elements, make it more fun,
Yeah.
like Hanumanthu channel.
Oh yeah, that'll be interesting to do it. So yeah, and okay, like before we end, okay, chinna rapid fire la cheddam. So
I love rapid fires.
yeah, awesome. I don't want to make it like off your current. Don't worry. Like when was the last time you had sex on your pee? So nothing like that.
Oh, the answer is simple. I don't remember.
So okay, so who's your favorite filmmaker of all time? Like you look up to them.
Fuck. Oh, it's supposed to be rapid fire, no?
Yeah.
Um,
Tick, 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 tick.
I don't know. Like all time and Gadu, like off late, I've been watching BoJack.
Hmm.
That's not a filmmaker in Japan. It's more like a writing thing. Um, let's just say
Meher Ramesh.
no. Why don't you give me some? Why don't you give me some options and I'll choose from it? Wait.
Okay, so let's say ante Mari started it as ante okay, like let's get the younger lot. Vivek Atreya, Tarun Bhaskar, Venkatesh Maha. Choose one.
You know what? This should like for your future episodes as well. Like this is my
Yeah.
suggestion to you.
Yeah.
Rapid fires should be etla repackage cheyalante, like choose one. Like you
Oh
give
yeah.
two and then they'll choose. That's more.
Yeah.
ఇప్పుడు ఇంత సడన్ గా ఫేవరెట్ ఫిల్మ్ మేకర్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ టైమ్ అంటే ఎట్లా గుర్తొస్తుంది?
Okay, like too many options and too many films.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, then Vivek Atreya, Tarun Bhaskar, Venkatesh Maha.
I would have said Tarun Bhaskar, but then I'm extremely offended with the Ori Devoda movie, the dialogues in that. So
Yeah.
I'm eliminating Tarun Bhaskar for this.
నేను చూద్దాం
I'll say
అనుకున్నా,
Vivek
but
Atreya.
then I guess నిన్ననే నీ వీడియో చూసా that noodles
Yeah.
thingy.
పొట్టి నూడిల్స్ ఏందా పొట్టి నూడిల్స్
పొట్టి నూడిల్స్ మీ పొట్టి నూడిల్స్
ఓయ్ పొట్టి నూడిల్స్ పొట్టి నూడిల్స్
Yeah.
ఇంకా like పక్కన పెట్టేసా ఇంకా. So that's the thing.
Yeah.
So
I'll say Vivek Atreya.
Vivek Atreya. And then like what's your go-to food like on a car? Like that
Oh,
will be
good.
enough
This is
for
simple.
you.
This is simple. I like getting intlo rice petkoni. I like getting curries
Hmm.
from Curry
Every-
Point.
Yeah, every bachelor ever basically.
Yeah. It doesn't sound so novel after you put it like that.
అంటే ఎడిట్ లో కట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు కావాలంటే ఈ పార్ట్.
No, but I truly enjoy ఒక పప్పు పొట్లం, ఓ సాంబార్ పొట్లం, ఓ వెజ్ ఫ్రై పొట్లం, నాన్ వెజ్ కర్రీ, బడ్జెట్ లేకపోతే ఒక ఎగ్ కర్రీ అయినా.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
And of course biryani, all of this is there anyway.
Yeah. And for someone like who's coming to Hyderabad for the first time, what's a set of places that you'd recommend? Anything like okay, what's a set of places you'd recommend, like bars or breweries or something? Which one is your like go-to?
I am the most horrible person to ask this question because even if I stay in Hyderabad or Bangalore, this is my location.
Yeah.
I rarely move out of this. But food wise, I would say go to Kakatiya in Amirpet.
Yeah.
Again, that's not very Hyderabadi again because it's more like Andhra meals and all. But I just love Kakatiya.
Yeah.
Biryani wise, Meridian is good. Panjagutta.
Yeah.
Again, Kakatiya, Meridian పక్కనే ఉంటాయి. Bars you're asking, no?
Yeah.
So can't think of anything but moonshine only, dude.
Moonshine.
Because that's where I've been going for like my friends' performances.
Yeah.
So
I've seen you a
talk
couple
about
of
moonshine.
times, like on Insta also, Tabula Rasagura, you keep going, like,
Lel, I went there once for an event, I think. But I don't know, basically I'm not a bar hopping like if I want to drink, I'll just call friends over and drink at home only.
yeah. That's the
So
best
that's my
part, like,
thing. Yeah.
బయటికి వెళ్ళి పెట్టాయంటే బాటిల్ తెచ్చుకొని ఇంట్లో ఆరాంగా లైక్
మనకి నచ్చిన
కిల్
పాటలు
కొట్టచ్చు
పెట్టుకొని మనకి
అంతే
నచ్చిన వాల్యూమ్ లో
వాల్యూమ్ లో
పెట్టుకొని
పెట్టుకోవడం మెయిన్
మాటలు మాట్లాడుకుంటూ
యా
and I'm the kind of person like I do enjoy going to bars and drinking and all the stuff, okay, but the worst part is when the bill comes and you're calculating, fuck, if I bought these bottles from
బాటిల్
Kaktiya
తెచ్చుకుంటే
wines,
అయిపోతుంది కదా
లోడా మొత్తం కలిపి 1000 రూపాయలు అయ్యేది, ఇప్పుడు 5000 అయింది ఇప్పుడు, like so I just don't find a point because bars are pretty expensive if you're not making money, so I don't see a point of like recommending it to our
గోయింగ్
audience
బ్యాక్
because I
యా
feel they're still in the formative years.
యా
I'm hoping.
బయటికి వెళ్ళి డబ్బులు వేస్ట్ చేసుకుంటే సారంగా ఇంట్లో తెచ్చుకుని
Yeah.
తాగండి మంచిగా
మందు కూడా తాగద్దు లైక్ నన్ను అడిగితే,
పొగ
బట్
త్రాగుట మద్యం
తాగాలనుకుంటే
సేవించట
ఇంట్లో తాగండి.
ఆరోగ్యానికి హానికరం
యా
సో
yes.
యా కానీ తెగించి తాగుతామంటే ఇంటికి తెచ్చుకుని తాగండి బెటర్ అది
బట్ యాక్చువల్లీ ద ఫ్లిప్ సైడ్ టు దట్ ఇస్ మంద అలవాటు ఉన్నవాడు యాక్చువల్లీ బార్కి పోతే అట్లీస్ట్ బిల్లుకి భయపడి తక్కువ తాగుతాడు.
యా
సో దట్ ఈస్ ది ఓన్లీ అప్ సైడ్ ఆఫ్ బార్స్ ఐ వుడ్ సే.
అప్పుడు అసలు లైక్ ఇంట్లో మ్యాన్షన్ హౌస్ దాకా కూడా అక్కడికి వెళ్ళి ఒక బీర్ వేస్తాడు అంతే దట్స్ ఆల్ హి డు అంతే
యా
బికాస్ ఎవ్రీ టైమ్ యూ గో దేర్ అరే ఈ రేట్ కి ఆరాంగా మనకి మందు వచ్చేది స్టఫ్ వచ్చేది దానికి తోడు ఫుడ్ కూడా వచ్చేసి ఆరాంగా పెట్టుకోవచ్చు అని చెప్పి సో
ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ.
యా అండ్
అపార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ దట్
Yeah.
చెప్పు.
నో go on
సో అపార్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ బార్స్ ఐ వాస్ గోనా సజెస్ట్ థియేటర్స్ బికాస్ నేను బయటికి వెళ్తే ప్యూర్లీ థియేటర్స్ కోసం వెళ్తాను నేను సినిమాలు చూడడానికి. ఐ వాజ్ గోనా సే క్రాస్ రోడ్స్ లో సుదర్శన్ 35 ఏమన్నా మంచి సినిమా అంటే హైప్ ఉన్న సినిమా వస్తుంది అంటే సుదర్శన్ లో చూడడం ఇస్ ది బెస్ట్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్. పక్కన ఉన్న కాంప్లెక్స్ లో దేవి అన్ని, బట్ సుదర్శన్ 35 ద బెస్ట్.
అక్కడ టికెట్లు దొరకాలంటే కూడా ఒక మినీ యుద్ధం జరగాలి సో అక్కడ
నౌ ద ప్రాసెస్ హాస్ బికమ్ లైక్ much more simpler with Book My Show, dude. Like, imagine appatlo people had to like go stand in front
line
of
lo
counters.
5-6 a.m. in the morning ki they'll stand in front of the counters akkada. But even though Book My Show, what they're doing is ippudu oka star hero cinema release avutundante 11 a.m. show won't be there akkada, like it's gone, like you
like some mafia happens, but then it's convenienter, like
it's better than previous days.
Pokri release aindra, like imagine Book My Show lakapothe like how would you have like you're not going to go to theater and fight for tickets.
Yeah, and also I'll give up kuda kada em potham ippudu ani cheppesi because I remember ikkada kuda like Bangalore lo kuda I went at the same time same day Mamu is odesesadu akkada, like Pokiri was Pokiri re-release ayindi kada, so Bangalore lo kuda we went anamata. సో అదే టైంకి మా ఫ్రెండ్ హీ వాజ్ ఇన్ హైదరాబాద్, సో ఫోన్ చేసి అరే పోరా నేను మా మూవీస్ లో చూసుకుంటా సేమ్ టైం సేమ్ షో వేస్తున్నాడు అని చెప్పేసి సో బట్ దిస్ రీ-రిలీజ్ ఆల్సో అన్ని జఫ్నా సినిమాలు లైక్ బికాజ్ ఐ థింక్
like someone needs to do దాన్ని ఏమంటారు దాన్ని intervention
to those people, exactly, yeah.
లైక్ ప్రొడ్యూసర్ అన్ని సినిమాల్ని రిలీజ్ చేయాల్సిన పని లేదు భయ్యా అని చెప్పాలి.
ఏదో కొన్ని క్లాసిక్స్ ఉంటాయి వాటిని బికాస్ ఐ థింక్ 19 or something బాద్షా ఇస్ గెటింగ్ రీ-రిలీజ్డ్. అరే అది రిలీజ్ అయినప్పుడే ఎక్కువ మంది చూడలేదు, ఇప్పుడు రీ-రిలీజ్ అయితే ఎట్లా చూస్తారు అంటే ఆల్ కాంట్ బి రామ్ గోపాల్ వర్మ కదా అడవి రీ-రిలీజ్ చేయడానికి. బట్
he released అడవి bro, what is up with him?
ఐఎమ్ లైక్ అరే కాదు అది వచ్చిందని కూడా జనాలకి తెలియదు, మేబీ దాట్స్ ద రీజన్ ఏంటంటే లేదు మేము ఐస్ క్రీమ్ 22-23 కాదు అడవి అని ఒక కళాఖండం కూడా తీశాను అని చెప్పి. ఐ థింక్ దాట్ షుడ్ బి ద హోల్ కెరియర్ ఆఫ్ రామ్ గోపాల్ వర్మ. ఇప్పుడు ఆర్జీవికి ఆగ్, అడవి, ఐస్ క్రీమ్ అన్ని రీ-రిలీజ్ చేసుకుంటూ పోవాలి ఇంకా.
No, actually they should release his older classics, bro, just to remind people, okay, he also used to make good films at some point. And yeah,
that's the point. So that was the first part of the episode with Praneeth Hanumanthu, and I really hope you guys had fun listening to this. I'll be back real quick with the second part of this episode. And if you guys like our content, Please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Also, leave us some comments or inputs on how we can improve or how you like the content. And I'll be back with the second part real quick. Cheers.